Alright, fellas, what's going on? Denonu here, the man with black privilege. And we're back with a new episode of Real Anime Talk here. And with this one, instead of going way back to an anime that I truly enjoy and love with all of my heart, we're going to be talking about something new. Just got finished watching it today. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to probably butcher this Japanese word, Kabanari, there you go, of the Iron Fortress. And this is one of those weird animes that came out, I think it came out earlier this year. And it's about, I guess, this main character and this one chick who are basically infected by something. They never really go into it, but basically take like feudal Japan and mix it in with, I'm not going to say modern day stuff, but you mix it in with, take like Japanese culture from, let's say, like when America first got there, when you got trains, they started making guns and all that, and then introduce like zombies to the mix. But their whole technology is like steam powered, and it's like a weird steampunk kind of sort of thing going on. But basically, zombies came up in Japan. People couldn't really stop them. Because unlike the normal typical zombies where you could just shoot them in the head, these zombies don't really die unless you stab them in the heart or crush their heart some kind of way. But the catch is, just like the vampires from Blade 2, their hearts are surrounded by like a steel bone like dense thing. So you can't just shoot them or stab them with regular weapons because they're not strong enough to pierce that cage around their heart to kill them. So the main character, or I think he's the main character, I mean, I'm assuming he is, he's pretty much one of the guys who works on these trains that go from, let's say, station to station. And the stations are like the cities that get protected by soldiers, from these zombies attacks. These are where like the last refuges where people are. And these trains go from station to station, and every once in a while I forget what they call them. What did they call them? The Kabanari, the zombies, they get through when they attack and kill everybody. But in the first episode, the main character gets bitten when zombies come and they attack his station or whatever, where a few lords and officials are currently at. And he's one of the type of persons he always wants to fight back, where everybody else is so afraid of these zombies and everything, where he's like, I have to do something for myself. So he's been working on this new type of, let's say, steam rivet gun that can kill the zombies. That's what he's been doing in his spare time. And he's somebody who is a kind-hearted person who doesn't let fear get associated with him so he doesn't kill anybody that's infected, Normally, that's what you do. Like, if you get infected by zombies in this anime, you turn within, like, a minute. There's no, like, wait time of, like, I'm going to live this out. I'm going to find something. No, you turn in, like, 2 minutes. However, what he did when he got bit, he tried to save somebody, and in doing so, he led a zombie that was going after somebody else. He led it back to his place where he had his special little steam rivet gun. And in trying to test out his rivet gun, he killed the zombie. The rivet gun worked, but the zombie bit him. And as he was turning, what he did was he harnessed himself by his arms and legs and everything, and by his neck. And he basically choked himself because what he discovered earlier on is that the virus, when you get bit, it works your way up to your brain. Through your jugular veins and all that stuff. So he figured if he cuts off his jugular veins and, let's say, stops it so that his blood and the virus can get to his brain, that he won't turn. And that's pretty much what happens. Like his body gets infected, but it doesn't get to his brain. He doesn't turn. However, the catch is he's still infected, but it's not... It's almost as if he's like a half-breed in between a regular normal human and a zombie. And the zombies in this, they have regenerative factors. They're stronger than normal people. The only thing that they're missing really is their intelligence. But then you have different types of zombies that come in later who are smarter than the normal ones. and he gets infected. Doesn't kill him and everything because he finds out that this works, and he goes out and tries to save the other people. The other people see him, try to kill him a few times, but over the course of like the next few episodes, he wins their trust, and he finds that somebody else who was also in the town is just like him. And you find out that she's also a half-breed too, and it gets into her story a little bit more later. But the main overarching story of this is you have those two people, the two half-breed people. They're protecting everybody on this train, like the refugees from his station. And they're trying to make it back to this other station that was free of zombies way up in the mountains. And as they're going there, you have a lot of other issues that pop up, like they don't have food, they don't have water. There's insurrection, amongst them because the girl that's in charge, her dad was in charge, but then her dad died, so then she became in charge. But she doesn't know how to lead people as well as as well as her dad does. So she gives away control over the train to somebody else, and the first thing they do is try to kill off the two main characters. And it's pretty good so far. Like I've seen the whole thing. I don't know if they're gonna make a season 2. I don't think that they are, given how they ended it. But they pretty much progress from station to station, and the problems that happen get escalated up more and more and more. And it gets into a lot of the backstory with the other main character, the other infected girl, and it gets into her brother and everything, and how he has his own agenda. Everybody worships him because he's a part of this team of special zombie hunters that go out and kill zombies. So everybody thinks that they're like celebrities and whatnot. But he ends up having his own agenda where he doesn't care about people at all. And he's trying to get back at his dad, who is like the shogunate of this country. And his whole thing is, I don't care about people. They're just like a means to an end. So he goes off. In doing this, he destroyed one station because he intentionally led the zombies there to destroy everything. And he's plotting to take down his dad's city, which is like the toughest city in this country. And he eventually does it later on in like the last 3 episodes. And then the main character, it goes through a whole lot, but he eventually gets to the guy, fights him, doesn't kill him, but some more stuff happens with the other infected girl, where her brother pretty much uses her as like a weapon, and the main character tries to save her. So you have a lot of good back and forth with the story. The music was also on point. Really love the music, the atmosphere, and the graphics of the anime was on point. I wish they would have been a little bit more mature-ish. It looks great, but as far as like the look of the main character, I wish they'd made him a little bit more mature-ish or darker tone looking. It's kind of, I guess he's a normal looking anime character, but for somebody being stuck in that particular kind of world, like he's not edgy enough, and maybe they didn't want to design him that way. I don't know, but so far it was extremely good. It was extremely good. I'm glad I checked it out. I think I found that somebody put not a 2-second clip, maybe like a 30-second clip of it on my Facebook page. And I seen it and was like, oh, that looks pretty good. Let me check this out. And then I eventually grabbed it once it actually came out with a few episodes. And I'm glad I did. It was pretty good. So if you like zombies, if you like samurai, sword wielding, feudal Japan type, train type stuff. It was a mashup of different genres, YouTube. But if you're looking for a good zombie anime, that's kind of sort of different from the norm, definitely check out Kabanari of the Iron Fortress. I think it's like 13 episodes. It's pretty good. I loved it. Don't know if they're going to do anything with it after that, but I'm hoping they do. Maybe they could spin it off into something else, because they never really defeated the zombies. So it is what it is. But my name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.